Arthur Schopenhauer was one of the greatest philosophers of all time. In his book, The Art of Being a Woman, he reveals 10 secrets that every woman uses to dominate men. And these secrets are still used today. In this video, I will reveal all 10 of them so you can defend yourself against female manipulation. So make sure to watch until the end. By the way, if you want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love. Now let's begin. No. 1. Women use beauty to obtain what they want. Beauty is an immense and powerful force over which the strongest man has no more power than the weakest animal. It is a force that rules both men and women. But while a beautiful woman uses her beauty to get what she wants from men, a beautiful man is admired by other men. This is why you will often see men admiring a good-looking man, while women will admire a beautiful woman with disdain. A beautiful woman knows that she is desired by men, and she uses this knowledge to her advantage. She knows that she can get anything she wants just by batting her eyelashes at a man. This is why you will often see women wearing makeup or dressing in a certain way to enhance their natural beauty. They know that the more beautiful they look, the more attention they will get from men. And the more attention they get from men, the more power they have over them. So be careful around beautiful women. They may not be what they seem. 2. Women are only nice to people who are useful to them. Women are like cats. They only give affection to those who are useful to them. If you are a man who is not useful to a woman, she will treat you like a dog. She will ignore you, look down on you, and only give you scraps of her attention. You will never get her full attention or affection if you are not useful to her. This is why it is important to be a high-value man who can provide for himself and his family. If you are a low-value man who is always looking for attention and validation from women, you will never be able to keep a woman happy. You must be a man who has his own goals and ambitions and who can take care of himself. If you are this type of man, women will respect you and admire you. They will want to be with you because you are a challenge. But if you are a man who is needy and desperate, women will ignore you. 3. Women are ruled by their emotions, not their intellect. While men are rational beings who make decisions based on logic and reason, women are emotional beings who make decisions based on feelings and intuition. This is why women are often better at things like decorating a house or planning a party, while men are better at things like fixing a leaky faucet or building a bookshelf. Women are more likely to make decisions based on how something makes them feel, rather than how practical or logical it is. For example, a woman might choose to end a relationship with a man because she feels like he is not right for her, even if he's a great guy and the relationship seems to be going well. On the other hand, a man is more likely to end a relationship because he has specific reasons for doing so, such as the woman being too clingy or needy. Women are also more likely to make decisions based on their gut feelings. They might feel like something is wrong, even if there is no logical or rational reason for them to feel that way. Men, on the other hand, are more likely to investigate and gather all the facts before making a decision. So remember, brothers, women are ruled by their emotions, not their intellect. This is why it is so important to understand female nature before dealing with them. 4. Women will never tell you their real age. Most women lie about their age. They will never tell you their real age because they are afraid that you will think that they are too old if they do. This is why you will often hear a woman say that she is 29 years old when she is actually 35. Women are obsessed with their appearance, and they are afraid that if you know how old they really are, you will think that they look older than their real age. So never ask a woman her real age. It is a taboo subject and is something that they are very protective of. Instead, talk to her about other things and get to know her as a person. If she likes you, she will eventually tell you her age. But don't push it because it is something that she needs to be comfortable with sharing before she actually shares it with you. 5. Women will never admit when they are wrong. When a woman is wrong, she will never admit it. She will always find a way to justify her actions or inactions. Even if she knows that she is wrong, she will never apologize for it. This is because women are too proud to admit that they are wrong. They would rather be seen as being stubborn and pig-headed than admit that they made a mistake. This is why it is so important to be careful when dealing with women. If you get into an argument with a woman, never expect her to apologize to you, no matter how much you are right. Women are not like men in this regard. They are not capable of admitting when they are wrong. So if you are dealing with a woman, always be on your guard. Don't expect her to be reasonable or logical. Instead, be prepared to deal with someone who is stubborn and unreasonable. 6. Women are always looking for someone to blame. Women are like children. They always want someone to blame when something goes wrong. They never take responsibility for their own actions. Instead, they always look for someone else to blame. This is why it is so important to be careful around women. If something goes wrong, they will always try to put the blame on you. Even if you are not at fault, they will always try to make you the scapegoat. This is because women are too proud to admit when they make mistakes. Instead, they would rather blame someone else than admit that they are wrong. So if you are dealing with a woman, always be on your guard. Don't expect her to be reasonable or logical. Instead, be prepared to deal with someone who is stubborn and unreasonable. 7. Women are emotional sprinters, not distance runners. Women are like sprinters. They can run very fast for short periods of time, but they cannot sustain that speed for long periods of time. This is why women are so easily exhausted when they are running. Their bodies are simply not built for long distance running. The same is true for women in general. They can be very passionate and enthusiastic about something for a short period of time, but they cannot sustain that passion and enthusiasm for long periods of time. This is why women are so easily bored. They need constant excitement and novelty in their lives. Otherwise, they become bored and disinterested. So if you are dating a woman, be prepared to keep things exciting. Don't expect her to be interested in the same things as you are for long periods of time. You need to keep changing things up in order to keep her interested. 8. Women are jealous creatures. Women are very jealous creatures. They get jealous very easily, and they will do anything to get rid of the competition. This is why it is so important to be careful when dealing with women. If you are in a relationship with a woman, never bring another woman around. She will get jealous and may lash out at you. This is true for all women, no matter how secure they are. Some women may try to hide their jealousy, but it is always there. It is just below the surface, so be careful around women. Never say or do anything that will make her jealous. If you do, you will unleash a force that you cannot control. 9. Women are terrified of being alone. Women are terrified of being alone. They will never admit it, but it is something that they fear more than anything else. This is why women will often settle for a man who is not really their type just so they can avoid being alone. Women are also very clingy because they are afraid of being alone. They need a man to validate their worth. They need a man to make them feel wanted and desired. This is why women are so attached to their boyfriends or husbands. They are afraid of losing them because they don't know what they would do without them. So remember, brothers, women are terrified of being alone. Use this knowledge to your advantage. Make her feel wanted and desired, and she will be yours forever. 10. Women are more faithful than men. Women are more faithful than men because they are more afraid of being alone. This is why you will rarely hear about a woman cheating on her man, but you will often hear about a man cheating on his woman. Women are simply more afraid of being alone than men are. This is why women are more likely to stay in a relationship even when it is not working out. They are afraid of starting over. Men, on the other hand, are more likely to end the relationship if it is not working out. They are less afraid of being alone. So remember, brothers, these are the 10 secrets that women use to dominate men. Be careful around women. They are not what they seem. With this knowledge, you can defend yourself against female manipulation and even use it to your advantage. By understanding female nature, you can become a true king among men. Thank you for watching this video, my son. If you want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love. And always remember, you're just a few steps away from greatness.